Good evening, everybody. This is your favorite aspiring classicist here, a wandering author, reminding you that we are all the authors of our own lives. As always, my message remains the same: spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. And today, we're going to talk about generosity of feeling, or something along those lines. And this is chapter 6 of book 8 of Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics, the one in which he discusses friendship. And let's get started. Morose and elderly people rarely make friends, as they are inclined to be surly and do not take much pleasure in society. Good temper and sociability appear to be the chief constituents or causes of friendship. What causes friendship? Good temper and sociability. Simple enough. Hence, the young make friends quickly, but the old do not, since they do not make friends with people if they do not enjoy their company. And the same applies to persons of morose temper. It is true that the old or morose may feel goodwill for each other, since they may wish each other well and help each other in case of need. But they cannot properly be called friends, as they do not seek each other's society, nor enjoy it, and these are thought to be the chief marks of friendship. It is not possible to have many friends, in the full meaning of the word friendship, any more than it is to be in love with many people at once. Boom, right there on the board. Love, indeed, seems to be an excessive state of emotion, such as is naturally felt toward one person only. And it is not easy for the same person to like a number of people at once, nor indeed perhaps can a good man be found in large numbers. Also, for perfect friendship, you must get to know a man thoroughly, and become intimate with him, which is a very difficult thing to do. But it is possible to like a number of persons for their utility and pleasantness. For useful and pleasant people are plentiful, and the benefits they confer can be enjoyed at once. Of these two inferior kinds of friendship, the one that more closely resembles true friendship is that based on pleasure, in which the same benefit is conferred by both parties, and they enjoy each other's company or have chosen tastes or have common tastes, as is the case with friendships of young people. For in these there is more generosity of feeling, whereas the friendships of utility is a thing for sordid souls. Also, those blessed with great prosperity have no need of useful friends, but do need pleasant ones, since they desire some society. And though they may put up with what is unpleasant for a short time, no one would stand it continually. You could not endure even the absolute good itself forever, if it bored you, and therefore the rich seek for friends who will be pleasant. No doubt they ought to require them to be good as well as pleasant, and also good for them, since then they would possess all the proper qualifications for friendship. But princes and rulers appear to keep their friends in separate compartments. They have some that are useful, and some that are pleasant, but rarely any that are both at once. For they do not seek for friends who are pleasant because they are good, or useful but for noble purposes, but look for witty people when they desire pleasure, and for the other sort seek men who are clever at executing their commissions, and these two qualities are rarely found in the same person. So it's hard to find useful and funny people. You're one or the other. That's kind of stretching Aristotle's metaphor there, but pretty funny. The good man, as we have said, is both useful and pleasant, but the good man does not become the friend of a superior unless his superior in rank be also his superior in virtue. Otherwise, the good man, as the inferior party, cannot make matters proportionally equal. But potentates, which means ruler, potentates of such superior excellence are scarcely common. But to resume, the forms of friendship of which we have spoken are friendships of equality, for both parties render the same benefit and wish the same good to each other, or else exchange two different benefits, for instance, pleasure and profit. These are less truly friendships, and less permanent, as we have said, and opinions differ as to whether they are really friendships at all, owing to their being both like and unlike the same thing. In view of their likeness to friendship, based on virtue, they do appear to be friendships, for the one contains pleasure and the other utility, and these are attributes of that form of friendship too. But in that friendship based on virtue is proof against calumny, and permanent, while the others quickly change. Besides, differing in many other respects, they appear to be real friendships, owing to their unlikeness to it. And that's the end of chapter 6. In the upcoming chapter, we're going to talk about unequal friendships, which are basically, where like the kind of friendship you have with your boss. one party has more power. And so I do like that it is not possible to have many friends in the full meaning of the word friendship any more than it is to be in love with many people at once. It's a good quote. What are y'all doing in order to inspire, uplift, and empower your local community today? Because this world isn't changing unless we all do our part, and you can count on me to do mine daily. Until next time, I love y'all.